trail of psychological words, the hierarchy. You know, I like to stay away from that. From hierarchies and command orders. You know, that's regimentation. We're supposed to be community-based with the language. Okay. So, Ra is the second one from the end. Ra, G-A or G-H-A sometimes, especially in the beginning lakota out of Boulder, we use G-H as a Ra. So it's good to know different textbooks that use that critically. Albert Whitehead has a dot over the G Ra. Okay. And I use a asterisk after the G for this particular course. So when you see that little star, it's Ra. Okay. Maybe all of them won't be that way, but the first one, if I do that, then the rest should conform to that Ra. Okay. So now we know that the G is G after A. Down the line. Macha. Let's say then, Macha. Machaksicha. That's a goose, longer neck. It's supposed to be Machaksicha, but the use of the word includes a K to have a consonant there, because we're a syllabic language where we need consonants that are heavy to introduce the vowel, like la, ko, da, l, a, k, o, g, a. Each consonant introduces the vowel, la, ko, da. It's syllabic, so it's good for song.
What's that word?
Syllabic, syllables.
Okay.
Syllables. They're in syllables. Syllables means like L-A, that's a syllable. Cho, another syllable. Da, another syllable, meaning consonant vowel, consonant vowel, consonant vowel. Our language is that way. So it's really good for poetry and songs, because each of the syllables should be a beat of the drum. So it sends the voice from the drum, carries it to the far out tent, teepees way out there. So if they hear an introductory song for a giveaway, a naming, say, hey, we got naming ceremony now, get ready, let's go. So the drum was really a messenger to send the voices away. If they hear fast intertribal songs, oh, we're going to start an actual power. But we have to wait for grandma and grandpa, right? So they'll do a round of intertribals, and by that time everybody's there. Yeah, we're really, like I said before, we're really courteous, our language. We're instantly forgiving within the event or active life. We don't say all of that. We just say, instead of saying, wow, we got some slow ones, so we got to have to do something. We don't say that. We just say, round of intertribals, you know, good announcer, good arena director. We don't say things overtly, you know, because we're curious, right? Belecha or Badecha, with a B. This is strictly in lakota, some of it. Badecha, that's the pelican. You have them here. Go out there, you can see it over at the lake. We always come over here to see pelicans. Me and my wife would park, and sometimes I'm taking pictures. That's when I was younger, I really like to take pictures. Just for the language, you know, and show pictures of what they look like. For some, yeah, so for some students, they don't know what a pelican looks like. You know, so I can show pictures. Wachanka. Oh, Wakachan. Wakachan is what? Cottonwood tree. Let's say Wakachum. Wakachum. Yeah, it's a water tree. Because that's God. Wherever you see cottonwood, there must be water close by. Wakachum. It's a life tree. That's why we use it at a Sundance at the center. It's a life tree. Depends on water. A lot of our activities are concerning water. A lot of our activities depend on water. So, chacha, ice. Chacha, that's it. Chacha. And then checha. That's to do with water, bucket. Right? I don't have it in here, but also chancheta. Chancheta, you can write it yourself. And that's a drum. But it's wood kettle. It wasn't really useful. Because the first drum that was ever made was a hollowed out log. And that's a Dakota story. When I'm telling stories, sometimes I tell about the girl who was a runner and dreamed about a log that was hollowed out and ice stretched over it out, topped with a cord all the way around. They were singing, that's her dream. So that's the first Dakota drum was brought by a woman. Everything that is sacred, most things that are sacred was brought by a woman. Our pipe, our chanchera, our songs, of course, lullabies, our work songs, the grass dance songs, the marathon buffalo pipe dance songs, the crushing cherry song. That's in our family. My grandma, when she was crushing cherries, she would sing. That's just one that I remember, but there's a lot of it. And if you're singing to the food, you're sending your blessings into it. And those who are seeing and listening, they appreciate the feeling of even sound and songs and blessings going into the food. And it seems like it tastes better because you heard it. That's why I said our life as a psychological dependent language, things that we do permeate through that collective unconscious, collectively makes a family, collectively makes a community. And that's the prayer that's the glue, or songs that sound like prayers. It's the glue. That's what holds us together. When we lost our lullabies, the Buffalo Marathon dance, where we put twigs down and put the hides on it and dance on it to make it soft as it was drying, they dance on it for like sometimes 2 days. They're trying to dance as long as they could because there's some great prizes for the winners. So they didn't want to drop out because they want a horse and a rifle. And not only one prize, but there's about 10 of them, 15 prizes. So they're all out there. We don't do that anymore because there's no buffalo hides. We have some tribes, lakota included.
To make it not
Yeah, dakota. Not complete distance with the heat. Not complete. Yeah. But you first have to take the membranous parts off and then get a good rough stone, press the grain into it. Some people just dye it that way and it's great. But sometimes, in the old days, they had a marathon. That's when That word came about. Wachi-akichi, I believe. It's like a contest to see who could dance the longest. Not who's the fanciest. Yeah. Not who's the fanciest, who's the best looking, or, who's got style. No, it wasn't that. It was to help soften up the look life. That's in our oral traditions, though. Our language, people's rest are feel small.
Story for everything in my heart.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was really fortunate to grow up with those old people before they left. And I lived with them, so what makes me valuable is I lived with them.
Yeah.
All around me. And I didn't know what to say then because I was just in it. I wasn't a teacher yet. I was living in it. You don't have to know what to say about it. When you're in something, you're living your culture. And that's what, hopefully, places like this, we need a living culture. Immersed culture. Even eating together is that.
Yeah.
And eating together is one of the best forms of intimacy.
Having company in a very similar.
It's one of the best sacraments should be food. I always say, well, everybody else, everything else, this and that, sage and this and that. I said, then the world should be water and food. It's the mother and father of food. And it can be interchangeable. Some days food could be the father, and water could be the woman. Interchangeable, depending on if it's Mother's Day or Father's Day, or depending the winter solstice, which is mostly reserved for women, and that's coming up close. But men could have an honor for women during the winter solstice too. Honoring the movement of the sun and the moon, winter solstice. They know what we're drinking. They usually have sweat lodge and eating together, especially during the winter solstice. Just remember that. One thing I suggest also is have a ceremony, maybe in March, to honor all the babies that were born over the winter and feed them with elders. So the elders and the babies could touch.
They made it through the winter.
They both made it through the winter. So there'll be and near the Badlands, my grandma and grandpa used to have their ceremonies over there for welcoming the spring. And it was for the children and for the old timers who made it from over the year. Dora Brooks told me, she would take me over there where that is. She said the rocks are still there in the circle. The place where they built the fire is still there. So one of these days I'm going to go out and where that ceremony took place. Okay, we had a good spin-off of Shedla, Bucket, and Sean Shedla. And Chacha is spit. Chacha. I kept a person, a drum group. They were from Denver, and they were upstairs. That time I was 6 bedroom. Bedrooms upstairs, and one of the rooms, the longest, biggest room was some of the drum groups. And one of them smoked a lot. Always goes. I don't know what he's spitting in, but there's something up there, And they all left, and they fed them breakfast. It's good. And we fed them, and they all left to a powwow. And after that, they would leave anyway. A couple of days later, Bailey, my parrot. Baby, what are you spitting at? sit down for like every now and then, maybe months later, you do that again. You do that every now and then, you know. So I called Rick, one of the seniors. Hey, Rick, hey, baby's coughing like Rocky over here. You know what, he died. Rocky died. And he started teaching on the other end. You know, your bird, you know, Rocky lives on. He said, there's that bird. I thought he was going to feel bad or something. Rocky lives on. There's humor in everything. Can't you have a tear or two every now and then. Anyway, my gosh, raining. You know, when I was a small boy growing up, I used to hold my cries back because I didn't want to show vulnerability. So I was asked to act like macho. Because I was raised by ranchers. You know, I grew up as a redneck ranchers. They're tough guys, man. So you have to hang right in there. And like taking down horses and cattle, calves, push one leg, pull the other side, brand it, and go over there, get your pipe, put it on the horn, get it up, spray it, stay on and touch it. I mean, it's really gory life, so you have to be kind of tough, you know. And so, you know, the things like that I think about that hurt my feelings later on as I was starting to realize I'm alive now. You know, realize that there is a sense of, you know, sorrow and loss, and I didn't see my grandma and grandpa raising me to be buried, and so I didn't have any grieving time. So when it rains, I'm standing outside and I'm crying because the rain is hiding my tears. And if I'm in a shower, I start crying because the shower is hiding my tears. And when I come out of the shower, my eyes are probably red, but it is because it's soap got in it. You know, I didn't want to show it, but when it rains or in the shower, I cry. And in the lodge, if I'm singing for a family who had a loss, like it's a wake or a memorial type of a sweat lodge, and they're crying inside. When I'm singing, I'm crying because I didn't get it. I didn't get to cry when I found my family. I always think that they thank you for letting me see. It helps me too. I felt that. They could tell it's authentic. My feelings. They could know that it's real because I didn't get to be there. But now I get to hear how it might have been. Like they were growing and breathing. Okaka. Okaka is float on the water. Okaka. With the E, it's a verb. So it's he or she floating in water. Okaka. Anytime an A is for a noun, E is for the verb. It's action. So I think that's a good time to say that. Okaka, he or she is good. Okakapi would be a whole bunch of people, or a bunch of living beings are floating. P means plural and people. Plural and people. People. Okaka, people. They have to be living beings, PR. If it's an object, like a lot of logs, you'll say hena, okaka. Those are floating. So it's good to have those adverbs. Wachunka, sweet and ka is in it, and chun is in it. Wood has to do with water. So there's two root words in there, chun and ka. What things that are wood or the water. Wachunka. Oh, there's one that I forgot to add here. I'm going to put it in for myself too. It's chanclova. C-A-N H with a little star after it. Hello, L-O. Yeah, hello. G-A-N. We're going to put a little star after the G that time. Chanclova is a hollow reed. Hollow reed. The girl used a hollow reed to lay in the tall grasses. She lay in her breathing through that reed when they were looking for her. And that's where she had her dream about the drum. That was taken, she took that dream back to her family, the village. She told about how she saw a drum with men sitting on taking that drum. And so when they honored their grandpa, then they used that first time they used that drum to sing and honor someone like grandpa. And that girl escorted their grandpa holding her lead. Because that's what she used to lay water to hear all those sounds on the bank of the river, like the reed that were going back and forth. And the howling was a song. So what she was hearing was so that's how that song arrived to her. Because it's a water's good conductor of sound, but it doesn't, you don't hear that word or the hear the drum and the song.
Tell the employee that it will be on time.